Hi there, you guys. This is Jaden right here, out here in this snowy night, basically to give you guys yet another Naruto related video. Because just so you guys know, tomorrow night, the night will finally be the night where Adult Swim will finally air episode 477 of Naruto Shippuden. Yep, that's right. Episode 477. That very episode that covers part 2 of Naruto and Sasuke's awesome final battle at the Valley. Oh my god, I cannot wait to fucking lock that episode on the DVR for Roku. Yeah, that's like the main thing I plan on doing tomorrow. Coming out there in the living room sometime after midnight to lock that recording of episode 477 on the DVR for Roku, so I won't have to worry about the recording getting deleted. Because I know after Adult Swim airs this episode tomorrow night, they will either never air that episode again or not air it again for like a while, like a long while, because they only air Naruto once a week, and Naruto is such a long show. So yeah, I think it's important that I lock that episode on the DVR for Roku. But anyway, in the meantime, before Adult Swim airs this awesome episode of Naruto Shippuden tomorrow night, I thought that it would be a great idea to give you guys this list that basically goes over what are 3 of my favorite parts during this awesome Naruto versus Sasuke final battle at the Valley. Some spoilers up ahead, so yeah, spoiler alert. And yeah, let's get this list started. Okay, first moment on the list is the beginning of the final battle when Naruto and Sasuke run on water. They run to each other to fight against each other, and yeah, there's like barely even any dialogue. There's no music, none of that. It's just Naruto and Sasuke quietly fighting each other, throwing hands, throwing each other around, and all that stuff. Yeah, I love this scene so much. I've seen this scene a bunch of times. Like, definitely out of all the moments in the fight, this one's definitely my most watched part of the fight because I will never get tired of the beginning of this final battle where Naruto and Sasuke throw hands at each other. And yeah, there have been times where I'd listen to this scene off YouTube with my Bluetooth headphones like it's music, even though there's no music in this scene. It's just Naruto and Sasuke throwing hands. But dude, the way it's even great to listen to Naruto and Sasuke throwing hands at each other in this final battle. And it's such a great moment. Like, there's like barely even any dialogue. It doesn't need dialogue. It doesn't need music. It doesn't need any of that to be epic. It's so good. The fight choreography at this part is so good. And by the way, this is the only moment from episode 476 on this list. These next 2 moments are from episode 477. Now, the next moment on this list is after that big explosion in episode 477, where Naruto and Sasuke are on the ground. They're all tired, but neither of them will give up. So they're just like fighting each other on the ground and all that stuff, like slugging each other out, punching each other. Yeah, Naruto's tooth gets knocked out and all that stuff, screaming. Yeah, it's so good. The way they fight against each other, I think it's so good. There's some really good dialogue between them, really good fight choreography between them. But yeah, maybe it's not as good as the fight choreography the previous moment I was just talking about in this video, but I don't know, it's pretty damn close. I do really like the way they go at each other in this scene. Scream at each other, like neither one of them will back down, so they're just like fighting each other until like one of them will give up. It's so good to see. And yeah, now the last moment that's on this list is the very end of episode 477. Or Rasengan versus Chidori, where Naruto and Sasuke, while still very tired, go at each other with Naruto using his Rasengan and Sasuke using his Chidori. They both like clash against each other with the Rasengan and Chidori like they did to each other during their final battle in part 1 Naruto. And yeah, the episode basically ends with this big Rasengan versus Chidori clash, and then there's a big explosion, and then there's like probably a bit of a cliffhanger, I guess you could say, at the end. And then the next episode, they reveal Naruto and Sasuke's condition from that Rasengan versus Chidori clash, where part of both of their arms are chopped off, and they're basically laying on the ground looking at the sky, talking to each other. Yeah, I could not think of a better way they could have ended episode 477 with this awesome Rasengan versus Chidori scene. You get epic flashbacks of Naruto and Sasuke as the scene goes on, really cool music, epic screaming. Yeah, how could this moment not be on the list? This is such a good moment, and yeah, it might be my favorite moment on this list. But I don't know. I think all 3 of these moments on the list are pretty close to each other, like pretty damn close. And it's so great how Adult Swim will finally air 2 of these moments that are on this list tomorrow night, even if it's not their first time airing this episode, but it's at least my first time seeing them air this episode. But yeah, all 3 of these moments are so good. I really can't pick a favorite out of these 3 scenes. I don't know, maybe the first scene that's on the list, even though I like episode 477 better than episode 476, because, again, I'll never get tired of Naruto and Sasuke's fight choreography at the beginning of the fight, the way they fight against each other at the beginning, with barely even any dialogue, no music, no, that doing the hand signs and all that. That's so great to see. But, these other 2 moments on the list are so great to see too. Like, if no one's using the living room TV out in the living room tomorrow night, I can imagine me wanting to watch this episode off Adult Swim on Toonami, even though I just watched this episode like 1 or 2 weeks ago. I might want to watch it again tomorrow night because episode 477. It's so fucking good. It's so fucking great. So fucking great. A 10 out of 10 episode. Like I said in that one other comparison video that compares episode 476 and 477 together to see which one's better. Yeah, it's so great. Yeah, all three of these parts of this fight are so fucking good. And it's awesome that tomorrow night I'll have all three of these moments, along with this whole final battle in general, recorded and locked on the DVR for Roku. And that's about it for this list, you guys. If you want to, you can let me know in the comment section down below what are your favorite parts of this fight and all that. And yeah, that's it for this video, you guys. Good night, and thank you all for watching this video. All right, now let me go back inside. It's freezing out here.